Celtic ponder on Wilfred in the move. Ije seals permanent AC Milan deal, and the Royals football tourney enters a second phase. Still taking more sporty headline from Punch newspapers. Knee injury rules Ayinde out of Olympics. Consider Joseph John Tenese in NCAA. And we hear that Adesanya wants Duplessis ahead of the UFC clash. Account for $21 million FIFA money Jala charges NFF. This is revelational indeed. And in the world of the financial fair play, Awoni confident of Forest top flight status. More from Punch newspaper. LSSTF boosts school sports with new equipment, and Olympic director defends David Guetta snub after DJ complains. AFCON qualifiers, Nigeria face Benin Republic, Libya, Rwanda in Group D. Mbappe, Ronaldo face off in France-Portugal clash in the Euros 2024 quarterfinals. Eric Ten Hag signed a new deal at Manchester United, and Arsenal snub Osimhen amid a fee slash, and they will now target Gyökeres. And from Punch newspaper, we move over then to Complete Sport. Samuel Eto'o's calf slams a $200,000 fine on Eto'o after principle of ethics violation. And Copa America, Messi misses penalty as Argentina beats Ecuador to reach quarterfinals. Germany must stop Spain from controlling possession, says Julian Nagelsmann. And Paris Olympic, always honored to represent my country, Ucheibe. And more from the continent of Africa. This one says, I will return stronger. Super Falcons star Ayinde reacts to injury setback. And Super Falcons star Ayinde, we hear that she will no longer be part of the Olympic tour. Al Hassan joins Boa Vista on a 2-year deal. And we hear that ex-Arsenal star to captain France in the Olympics. And we hear that Vinicius on a favorite to win 2024 Ballon d'Or. Leo agreed a deal to sign Beyond Limits Academy star Ayodele, and we hear that Arsenal have made permanent the loan deal of goalkeeper David Raya, and Arsenal have tabled a 47 million euros bid for Bologna defender Calafiori. And we move over now to Sporting Live. And from Sporting Line, a newspaper, yes, I will give it to you hot, Sporting Live. Ian Ocho, Leicester City sets to sign Okoli from Atalanta. And we hear that Igbokwe secure move to Portuguese club. And this one says Zaniolo set to play with Ademola Lookman, and Lukaku might not do well with Kante. And more from Sporting Live. Flying Eagles to end back on early campaign. We hear that Lukaku might not do so well with Kante at Napoli, says Materazzi. And Brazilian fullback Emerson Royal agrees to join AC Milan. Napoli reach agreement to get this man Borgimiano from Toronto for 40 million euros, and Marseille challenge Lazio for Greenwood. That's all we can take from the newspaper headline segment. We'll move straight to the local scene. And from the local scene, we begin far away from Kaduna State as the Nigerian Beach Soccer League finally kicks off yesterday with amazing games and amazing results that went down. Yes, 2 games actually went down yesterday in the Nigerian Beach Soccer League Super 4, where it was Kebbi Beach Soccer Club who took on Kebbi United Beach Soccer Club by early kick-off. That game went down at exactly 1 p.m. It was Kebbi Beach Soccer Club that ran riot against Kebbi United Beach Soccer Club. Alright, let's get in touch with a man. Let's continue with the in-swingers all the way from Kaduna State as we hear that, Kebbi Kebbi Beach Soccer Club around Riot defeating Kebbi United Beach Soccer Club by 6 goals to 2. Wow. Goals from Muhammad. Goes from Hassan, I beg your pardon, Abdullahi and Ekene Obi both got a brace, and Fuwaza Batmos also registered a brace in that game, and the goal was finally completed by Manga Hamza when he scored a goal in that one. Yes, all the way from Kaduna State, Amana joins us live on the show. Chukunonso Arinze, good to have you join us on the show, the Sport Bishop. Now tell us, give us 8 swingers. How is Kaduna and a match day 2 in the Nigerian Beach Soccer League Super 4?
Absolutely, yeah. You did tell you, Ben, that match day 1 did live up to expectation. Finally, the NBSL, the Nigerian Beach Soccer League Super 4 finals have begun here in Kaduna. And those fireworks, I can tell you, the likes of the Honorable Etienne, chairman of the NFF Committee on Futsal and Beach Soccer, Kaduna State Commissioner of Sports was there, and of course the president of Africa Beach Soccer Union, and of course the Nigerian Beach Soccer League, talking about Mahmoud Adija. They were live there. Not forgetting the likes of Yusuf Fresh, as well, one of the members of the board of the NFF, was also present there at the Mutala Square in Kaduna. Fireworks, like I did tell you, the first game ended in favor of the Fishers, 2-time champions. They beat their KB counterpart, KB United, by 6 goals to 2, with Batman Fawood scoring a brace, Hassan Abdullah scoring a brace, Ekene Obi and Manga Hamza all on target. And of course, we also looked at Ishmael Anoida said for KB United. Hassan Abdullah of KB Beach Soccer Club was named the man of the match. In the other game, we saw Kada lose at home in front of their fans to Abia Beach Soccer by 4 goals to 5, with one man showing like a million scoring a hat-trick. Also, we did the match this Clement, Ganassi, and of course, Echo started both scoring. Victor Talent on target, and
Sport Bishop.
Can you hear me?
We are losing connection for a moment.
Okay. As well as a brace from Dozie
Much better.
helping them in that one, but unfortunately, Canada were beaten 4-5 at home to start up their Super 4 campaign on a losing streak. Like you talk about, games will continue today, massive games will continue today in the Beach Soccer League. Like I'm going to tell you, big games today, and then we're expecting fireworks to take place later today. 2 games will go down today. Games will start up exactly 4 p.m. That's when the game will begin. I thought about 4 p.m. The first game would see Anambra Beach Soccer and Warriors take on KB Fishers. Both teams won their first game. That game is for 4 p.m. And of course, Kada Beach Soccer Club will take on KB United. That game is for 5 p.m. So don't forget the games tomorrow and on Saturday. By Saturday, we'll be crowning the champion of the 4th edition of the Nigerian Beach Soccer League. So fireworks, I tell you, there'll be lots of fireworks. And I tell you, can you ask the Beach Soccer fever? And I just hope this fever will catch up other states in the country, not only the FCT, not only in Kebbi, not only in Anambra, but as well the other 36 states of Nigeria, including the FCT.
Absolutely, Sport Bishop. Indeed, the coordinator of the Nigerian Beach Soccer League, talking about another person, but Mahmoud Adija, he did say during the press briefing that the Super 4 will be more like a breeding ground for players for the Nigerian Beach Soccer team. So far, have we seen players in the competition that might be a potential player for the Nigerian Beach Soccer League, according to you and also according to the organizers, and the players that we should be looking out for? Can you give us an insight or a snippet on some of the players?
Absolutely, we have a player like Dozie Frank, who was one of the top scorer in the past edition. He scored a brace yesterday as well. We have Stanley Eto'o as well, who's the top scorer right now. He plays for Anambra Beach Soccer, was a target yesterday as well. Meko Obuna, one who is a household name when it comes to beach soccer in Nigeria. You need to see players that he wrote back the years with a hat-trick for Anambra Warriors as well. There's something that touched my eye, and sincere. His name is Bashir. The keeper of Anambra, yes, Basha, the keeper of what the goalkeeper is. That guy is an absolute gallant goalkeeper. And then Basha, I think it's one of the names that was looking out for the Stanley. But I tell you, like I said, the NFF were there, Yusuf Fresh, and the member was there. We had the chairman of the committee for futsal and beach soccer, what about Etienne was here. They watch the game, they were excited. You see how excited they were watching the game. So,
Okay.
praise some guys. I think most of
Hello, Sport Bishop.
the
Are you
players.
with us? Hello. Oh wow, it seems that we lost the connection with the Sport Bishop. We'll try to establish connection and see if we can get him back on the line. Okay, he joins us back on the line. Sport Bishop, are you still there?
I'm still there. Can you hear me
Okay,
better now?
much better. Let's wrap this up
So
quickly.
I think exactly. So quickly. So I think these are the things you're looking like. The exciting thing had a very fantastic play.
Uh-oh. All right, sad one that our connection is really not strong, but we will continue to establish connection with Sport Bishop all the way from Kaduna State as it gives us in swinger on the Nigerian Beach Soccer League Super 8. Super 4, I beg your pardon. Away from that, let's let you know that the Super Eagles of Nigeria yesterday at Johannesburg in South Africa during the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualification draw, they were paired alongside strong rivals Benin Republic as well as Rwanda, not forgetting their arch rivals Libya in that one. Yes, they have been paired with this nation, and it is looking like it's gonna be difficult according to fans. Fans are worried. Fans are not optimistic that the Super Falcons will go past their opponent in this one. All right, let's see if we can establish a connection with the Sport Bishop as it joins us on the show. Sport Bishop, welcome back.
Thank you very much. I tell you, it's funny. It's not really funny. They will be playing the first one or not anytime soon. But like I said, big games went down yesterday. So these are the players to be expected, like of those Efran, Sadiq, Umar, not forgetting the Stanley Echo, the top scorer, Basham, who was fantastic as well. That's a very good keeper. So Godwin Talia as well. So I think they've got a good pool of players to pick the team from, but if Nigeria will be worried, I think this soccer is in safe hands. And it's this players I'm seeing that will take class in the qualifier against Mauritius, then we've got a good team coming up. So Nigeria should be relaxed, and I think we've got a good team that can have a go at the African Cup of Nations come later this year.
All right, Sport Bishop, let's fly in a minute or two. Let's quickly look at the stories and then we run over to the foreign scene. First off, Nigeria have been paired alongside Rwanda, Benin Republic, and Libya in a 2025 African Cup of Nations qualification draw that went down yesterday. Fans are worried that the likes of Benin Republic and Rwanda, to which we are currently playing in the World Cup 2026 qualification, they are ahead of us in that table, and we will be facing them again in the African Cup of Nations. Fans are worried that we might not just qualify because these teams currently are better than us, and also we do not have a coach. Do you share this same sentiment, or you are optimistic? And we hear that the likes of Ayinde will not be part of the team that will be going to Paris for the Olympic Games. Should we be worried? Should Coach Randy Waldron replace with a capable player? Even though we have the likes of Onumonu right there, not forgetting the likes of what's her name now?
Gift Monday.
Gift Monday, absolutely, she's also there. And of course, two other players are there for Coach Randy Waldron to pick from. And finally, we hear that a CAF have slammed a $200,000 fine on Samuel Eto'o fees over principle of ethics violation. And Samuel Eto'o definitely will respond. We know him in his style. Sport Bishop, let's see if we can rush through all of this in a minute or two.
I'll do that in 120 seconds. First of all, for Ayinde, I think it's a big blow for the Super Falcons. I think it's a big blow. This is a lady who has served in Nigeria for a very long time to bring her experience, her grit, to the team. A massive blow for Nigeria. I think we've got a good quality in the midfield. I think what the coach will manage is maybe drafting a striker, maybe Gift Monday, and of course, first Christy. And the team is done well. At some point, even in the qualifier against Bayana, I beg your pardon, she played as a centre back. So I think that's not a problem. For Nigeria and the draws, I think General seems to love us. I was given to love him. There's a promo between Nigeria and General.
This guy beat us in that division by 2 goals to 1, and now we are facing them again in the knockout stage alongside Rwanda. So two of our World Cup foes are in our group again. So it's up to me. I think as a route to redemption, whoever's going to become the manager, which I think by now we should have gotten a manager. I'm quite scared that after the outset of the joint resolution, we still haven't got a manager to think how the Super Eagles.
So sad.
That's my problem. But I think really sad, my brother. So it is what it is. I'm going to be sincere with you. It's a bad feeling for Nigerians. I think you see, they're going to like to be scared. When we saw the World Cup qualifier, they're going to like to be scared. But the public are not like, they shouldn't be scared in the Super Eagles. The Chinese are one of the biggest teams in Africa. 3 times for national winner. So I think it's a chance for the best. We're going to get the job to mean that we're going to pass sometimes. We play them once again. We want to play them again twice in African competition. So sometimes we play them in our moment on the solid. So for me, it's about getting my house in class. It's very things. I think I think my next is looking every day of the week and to my person. I thought I had to see is always continuing. Always. It is again just for all the right people. We took cash to 10, and cash was spotted by planning a $200,000 fine. Let's see what he does when he puts it to tax. But again, you can't be doing the right things and getting the right results. Sometimes it's wrong the way actually is what we check out people can do. But like I said, I don't know why I'm sticking out for the space. I'm not going to inside. But sometimes it's window. It's not kind of alone.
Okay.
Or you do something that is outside the box that it takes like, but it's not going to end anytime soon for Saturday to finish.
All right, Sport Bishop, let's see if we can quickly rush out to the foreign scene as exciting news is building. And from the foreign scene, it is a match day live in the Euros quarter-final stage as Spain will take on Germany later today at 5 p.m. But the big one is the repeat of the 2016 Euros finals, where Portugal, captained by Cristiano Ronaldo, will take on France later at 8 p.m. That is captained by Kylian Mbappe. It is the reunion of these two players, and Sport Bishop, it promises to be excited. But again, last night or early hours of this morning, we saw Lionel Messi missing a penalty, but his teammates had to rally around him to see how they can get that winner over Ecuador, and it did came 4-2. They defeated Ecuador once again. Martinez, the goalkeeper of Argentina, the hero.
I tell you what Ronaldo can do, Messi can do better. Ronaldo missed a penalty in the last game in the Euros. Messi reciprocated with another means for Argentina. But like I said, he's one man who understands what it means to play in the penalty shootout. His name is Emiliano Martinez. That guy is an absolute rock solid goalkeeper. The guy can save whatever Martinez cannot save. It can't be saved. Take it from me. He can save your relationship. He can save your marriage. The guy is that good.
Oh, wow.
That's on the light note. I'm telling you. Come on, fine, but think about it. We see that guy in Nigeria. He tells us what he does when it comes to the shootouts. But again, Argentina showed their grit. Don't forget, they've not lost a game in the Copa America in over 3 occasions. So they've got a coach Scolani who is planning on winning it again. We thought they should blow away Ecuador, but it was a struggled, but they got there in the end. That's what champions does. They ensure they get there in the end. And I think for Argentina they are through to the quarterfinals of the competition. But for the game tonight in the Euros, the Portugal fans, it is Ronaldo against his Portuguese and Mbappe. Mbappe looked up to him as a small boy. Now he's going to play in the same team. Top teams, former champions in the Euros. France were in the final. Portugal won it the last 2 editions. And it's going to be fireworks. Both teams have got a great quality squads. They've not played up to their epic or to their optimum. But what you can't argue that both teams have got quality players. And that's what we're expecting to have. Fireworks, a lot of those. I'm one who don't like to predict. I love to think on the test, but I think what the fans get is great football, beautiful goals. And I love the fact when 2 big teams are paired together. The teams are the best in both teams.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, only one team can go through. And that's the only issue. But I tell you, it's going to be tough. France, to me, are favourites because of the quality of players. They've got the whose quality from top to bottom.
Okay.
I think Camavinga will be taking the place of Rabat in the starting of the transfer from France. But anything can still happen. Tough game it is. But Germany. Spain seems to be the team on form. But you don't want to play a role that is not up to the final of the competition. Because they've got the 12th man behind them, the fans. They've got the whole country behind them. And Germany has got some crop of young players who want to rewrite history. Before the tournament, Papa, remember, Germany were struggling. They were nowhere near. Everybody gave them a chance. They fired a manager as a flick. They got in Julian Nagelsmann. It was like They were not going to go far. Like, let them come in and participate.
Okay.
But boys, Musiala has come in hot, and the guy is scoring goals. He's the top scorer right now in the competition, and he's not stopping anytime soon.
Okay.
So, I think it's another game to look out for. But again, Spain will be coming into that game as favorite, having a 100% record in the group stages and knocking out Georgia the way they did with snap of their fingers. But again, it's football, and the rule is anything can happen.
All right, away from football in 1 minute, let's move over now to the Wimbledon and give our listeners the latest. All the way from others, as it was seen in tears following his last game that will be coming down very, very soon. He will have to wave to his family and have to cry before his friends and say, guys, it is my last dance in the Grand Slam. And finally, we hear that Cameron Nori looked back to his best as he stormed British number one Jack Drapier, but showed a second round win at Wimbledon. It defeated him by 7-6, 7-3, 6-4, 7-6, 8-6 to progress into the next stage. But then it was a certain Ariat that who became fearful in the final set tie break, but fought back to shock Britain number one Katia Boyter and reached the Wimbledon third round spot. Bishop, it seems that for the British guys and ladies, it is at the end of the road for them all. Jack Drapier out, Boyter out. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Bota is out, Jack Draper out, and the Mure also making his final hooray. But unfortunately for Cameron, he moves on. I think that's the only hope they've got, We hear also in the single category, setting Adrian Swatek as well. They show to the next round of the Wimbledon. That lady, the world number one, is not stopping anytime soon. Not today, not tomorrow, not any other day. So I think that level has going down. But for the Mure again, for me, this is what he crumble. I think he has dragged himself too long. This guy had 2 hip surgeries, in his 2 hips, and he's kept on playing. It is what it is for me. I don't think finally he has tried to play the Wimbledon in his home turf. He's gotten that final hooray. But we all know we want to keep that team at the highest level.
All right.
Look at him playing at the highest level. But it is what it is. Let us brace up. Come on, as it grinds down to the business end of the Wimbledon, the Grand Slam of the year.
4 p.m. we will be back on the show Sport Lounge to talk more sport. But next week we will definitely return on the show Sport Beats 8:30 a.m. But 3 hours of non-stop sport. We continue on the show Sport Soccer Board at 3 p.m. down to 6 p.m. Sport Bishop. Thank you for joining us on the show this morning, all the way from Kaduna.
Absolutely, I'm at your service. Now, Franklin.
It is our thing.
I don't have a choice. When you call me, I do this job for you. Thank you for having me, Franklin.
Oh, always a pleasure. By 4 p.m., you will be on commentary duties, and Abuja will love to hear from you. I did tell them our YouTube page. I did tell them our WhatsApp handle. Feel free to share the link so that Abuja can watch and hear you run sport commentary like the picture jury of this world.
Absolutely. Probably I'll be doing that by the time the game is on. I will do that on our WhatsApp platform, and I'm sure that everybody around our group and our